So, what was everyone's secret missions?
Unsuccessful, that's all I'll tell you.
I'm going to just say that my secret mission was a success.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
I'm not going to say that it's definitely true, but I have a suspicion that mine might have been the hardest to complete.
There were two that I could think of that might have been yours. One was distributing.
I mean, I like to think it went really well, but
was yours just to get? So was yours to get shot, or was it to deliver pamphlets?
What if it was both?
It was both. Deliver pamphlets and then get shot.
Yep.
Become a literal martyr.
Praise be.
Nice.
Nice.
Should I go?
The pamphlets was actually surprisingly difficult. You guys really interfered.
I know. I really didn't want to give them back to you. To be fair, when I threw them at you, I hoped that they'd all fly away and you wouldn't be able to get them all back. I could sabotage it without doing it, when Dave didn't let it happen. So I was like, no.
It's because we're like so suspicious of absolutely everything that nothing can happen without someone. I don't want that to happen.
like with the fucking mouthwash.
Yeah,
leave mouthwash alone, guys.
So yeah, mine was to make sure the package didn't arrive. Well, either swap it for something else or ensure it didn't arrive in one piece. Basically, was destroyed or damaged.
And how did
So
you
the
do with
security guards did that for you.
I mean,
that was clever.
I totally didn't make the security guards drop it.
Sneak see.
Yeah, when I handed it with the security guard, I fumbled it.
All right, so my other one was to swap out the package contents for the treason detector, which I successfully did as well.
Nice.
Maybe you didn't.
Oh, did you take it out, you bastard?
Question. Did you put the sandwich back in?
Yes.
Luckily, it's still sabotage because I ate the tomatoes out of the sandwich.
Yeah, I noticed. I actually noticed that. That's the problem.
I tried so hard to be distracting and hope you would forget about the sandwich.
I can't help but feel like that. I was under so much pressure. It was so hard.
John's did so well. He completely foiled that.
Yeah, you're pretty chill about it.
Was it the sandwich that you found just in the road then?
Yeah, but it was only the bits I were left at this point.
I mean, that's going to be a pretty destroyed sandwich after being thrown out of a moving vehicle.
I'm hoping that means I'm successful. I was debating whether or not that having part of the sandwich eaten before it got to him counted as it being.
I mean,
destroyed.
And thrown out of a car.
Well, at that point, I didn't know that happened, so I was just because I just knew something had been thrown out of the car.
I'm impressed he managed to put it back together, considering I unwrapped it as I threw it.
Yeah, I did a reasonable job considering. The problem is, I felt I was under so much stress because it was everyone could get access and sneakily do stuff.
So, what did you think happened to the tomatoes? Did you assume Ben had tossed them as well, or did you? No,
I just figured I rolled badly enough to not find all had been spread around.
No,
I'm so disappointed that you guys swapped it back.
So when we dropped it and all the sandwich fell out on the floor and fell apart, I palmed the tomatoes, and then when Ben had the package I was driving, I ate the tomatoes. No one was looking.
Because what I did, and Dave very kindly helped me with it, was I was using the power of psychological suggestion to try and get you to not think the package was a safe thing.
Are you a mutant?
No, I just happen to be very good with words.
So what were you trying to do? Sorry, say again.
I was trying to get it so you didn't want to handle the package, but because I knew I had to try and keep people away as much as possible.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't care towards the end because I'd already done my bit to it.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I just knew I had a toughie with the fact that I was multiple people here.
What was your secret mission then? Was it to make sure it was living in one piece?
Yeah, but essentially it was just that it needed to arrive as it should.
Okay. That's just the standard mission then. It's not a secret mission.
Okay. Yeah, well, your secret mission was to make sure we didn't fuck up the rest of the mission.
Yeah, which is why I was constantly telling the truth that I was the only useful.
I mean, the taxi cab was actually surprisingly useful.
It was.
What was your sauce?
Well, actually, you guys were right to be shifty with the mouthwash.
I knew it.
No, so my mission was to assassinate Houston V. Beer, and the other part of the mission was to actually, let me get the phrasing, because basically I had to be racist to the mutants that I come across.
I basically stole that role from you. Just
yeah, I really released it to be racist to the mutants because Max was just always doing shady shit. Yeah, so greetings, Agent Sarv.
I
called
it
that any mutant you encounter is reminded of their place in society, using physical force if necessary. They must not be allowed to believe they are our equals.
The other thing,
and then you. So that was you trying to poison VR beer at the end with a poison mouthwash.
Yeah.
Oh my god! How the fuck did I call it on the wrong person? That is amazing.
I was thinking, like, you've shot yourself in the foot now, because I was thinking I'm going to lace this up as being just a quirky, weird thing that I do, and you fucking pounced on it immediately.
Like I say, the other thing
I love that. So
yeah.
I can't believe that's like, oh fuck. But then the other thing I realised, I did have a second part, which I technically did complete, but I think it's because Dave's got so much to keep track of that it never came up.
Which is
there's a shitloads of bots in 7G.
Yeah.
And they are used as cameras, so don't be an idiot in front of them, which was going to be a problem because I love bots.
Yeah, you're right in that I did just forget.
Yeah, when I noticed that after, I was like, well, I won't bring it up because I'm fucking in the clear.
Two of us had to basically I could have succeeded in my package without doing anything if Ben managed to do his, basically.
I did manage, but then it got undone
Like,
in a hilarious manner.
If it hadn't gotten done, then I would have also succeeded mine because it had to be swapped for something else. So you would have just done it for me. Interesting.
That's the thing. It's almost like I almost had it. If it wasn't for that one bit.
How confused were you when I called out exactly what you were doing?
Very confused.
That's amazing.
I was like, right, how do I handle this? I'm like, just throw a car at people as much as you can and then die gloriously.
So yeah, Voss noticed you, messaged me. I was driving, so I said, "Oh, I'll just forward this to John." So then John knows. So then everyone knew that what you'd done.
It's the fact that it's just like we all
I
just
in
went. Right,
hindsight, stuffed it under the seat or something. Less obvious.
He may have still seen you.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Or
I think it's far easier to hide something inside the car than it was to get the window down enough and make a whole act of, oh no, it's smelly in here. Put the windows down. Oh no.
How many of your mouthwashes were poisoned?
Just one at the end. Mostly because I thought you guys were going to be shady enough about it. You'd be checking them every now and then. To be fair, after the mouthwash idea failed, my last message to Dave was, do I have anything in my supplies that will function as a bomb?
You could have just shot him. You could have just put your pistol and shot him.
Then they know it's me that's done it. I was saying it's
but if it was the mouthwash, you would have all been it was him.
I mean, only if he died immediately in front of you. And also, I'd made the poison using the other Troubleshooters hygiene supplies anyway, so it should hopefully get traced back to him.
You remade it, or you? So what happened to the original poison, or did you make new poison?
I feel like it was probably a sachet of poison or something, right?
No, I've got bleach and shit in my cleaning materials.
When I was making you drink all the mouthwash stuff, had you already made the poison?
No, I made it outside in the car when you ditched me, and I was like, I know they're gonna ditch me, and I was like, this guy's a hygiene officer too. I feel bad for shooting him now, but also
the question I have though is the only weirdo who drinks it is you, so that every other person would have just swirled it around the mouth and spat out in a sink.
I mean, they'd still ingest enough.
Man, that was. I still find it ridiculous that I literally called out Boston.
You called it too early. You blew your load early.
The only person you didn't call what they were trying to do was me.
Yeah.
Because what I was trying to do was the mission.
So you did call it when you kept saying, no one's doing the mission.
That was fucking wild, by the way, guys. I really enjoyed that.
That's been fun. Yeah, it's been good.
I still can't go over that. The whole mouthwash.
I get genuinely stressed trying to figure out how I'm going to turn all this nonsense to my advantage each time. Do you know what? Like, it was to your advantage, but I was shooting Max through the car. The guys didn't actually. He was saying stop shooting. The reason Dave said I haven't shot is because they never shot you. I shot you.
Wait. So I killed a guy. What? Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's amazing. I didn't realize that at all. That's insane.
That's brilliant. So I literally killed a man in cold blood because you shot me.
Yep.
Wonderful. Hey, on the plus side, I have the highest kill count of this session.
Man, that shot that I did as well was fucking amazing. So it bounced off the dude, hit someone else.
Yeah, it got amplified by the guys getting hit with it.
Insane.
That's been a very fun session. This Paranoia fits us very well.
I think this little post thing will have to get added on its own, or
yeah. I think we'll certainly release this on the channel.
Because it makes sense because no one else has like seen all of the points of view apart from Ross's. So actually seeing what all the different missions were and how it all fucking with each other the entire time is amazing.
Yeah.
Ben,
Did you?
It's fine. Why do you think I decided to avoid the awkwardness by killing myself gloriously? Player knowledge versus character knowledge is really easy when your character's dead.
Well, you got us there.
So what I don't know is
I'm just disappointed that I didn't successfully roll a car onto anyone.
You tried your best, bud. Tried your best.
It was a really solid effort, I like to think.
you can try again now you got your powers.
I actually don't have that power anymore.
What is it random each time?
No, I'm cured. I'm actually cured. But also, yes, it's random each time.
I wonder what John has.
But by the rules, you can like
John has nothing.
If the GM lets you, you can keep the same power.
But
I feel like it makes sense if you were like managed to keep it secret the entire time. When you died, you could keep it.
Yeah, because I don't know what the mutant powers of the other two members of the team are either.
Would you want to listen to the end of the audio?
No, that would be unfair.
I know Ross.
Yeah, I know Callum's.
Really?
Well, so the reason I know Ross is because he spoiled it by having it in one video. Because it's in his channel.
Yeah, I kind of have that. Yeah, I stacked the deck against myself by having my.
So to balance out, I figured I told him what mine was. So
I have to say, like, I wasn't sure about this when we started it, but it's really grown on me as the chaos has devolved.
For someone not being too sure about the start, you really grabbed by the balls from step one.
Yeah, you got this shit most.
Yeah, you went in balls deep immediately. It was like
it's the very first time was like getting there on time, and you're just like, I will activate my mutant powers and be there first.
You're not like quite an experienced Paranoia player, Ben.
I've played it once before.
I've played it once before as well.
Like we did like 2 or 3 sessions, and then it kind of burned out.
Okay, I did a single like standalone session, and it went very similarly to this towards the end, where we just started getting ridiculous stuff. But I think we got to the place where we had to do our package. Found it was like a room with a bunch of like expensive shit on tables, and we were told we could take one thing from it. So me and Scott immediately both took a table. And then a bunch of robots came attacking us. So we started basically using the table as like mobile cover throughout the rest of the escape. Just running, using the tables as like batting rams, and just using tables all the way to the end. We managed to get to the end, and my secret mission was that there was a chip in Scott's head that I had to get out. So at mission ended, I shot him, and then tried to remove the chip from his head.
Oh wow!
Failed my medical check. Oh, pretty much with also my mutant power was the one where you can swallow stuff and regurgitate it later. So I'd swallowed a medipack. I tried to regurgitate it, failed. So didn't have any way to like take out his head. So I was just cutting his head off with my sword and just taking that with me instead.
Beautiful. I mean, that's a solid solution to the problem.
Yeah,
that's using your head or his.
I still love the tables though. It was me, Scott, and Claire was raging at both sticking him out the table.
Well, wow! I woke up, didn't realize this was happening, and then it happened, and it happened.
And it fucking happened.
I'm still so amazed by the mouthwash situation.
Yeah, the mouthwash was I was not expecting that, but also you didn't do a good job killing him with it.
No, I didn't. Well, like I kind of realized you guys are all going to be there anyway. This is a long shot, but if I do anything else, I'm going to have to fight you three plus whatever
Well, I also
an ultraviolet guy can
I
do.
think you were sort of fucked because we'd also already handed over the package by the time you got there, so we were already on the way out, and that's why he just didn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, I guess. Well, we'll kind of like play it off as like, well, this is a celebration. Maybe he'd be thankful that we delivered his lunch or
I
whatever.
guess you could try if you know what. Did you know that it was a sandwich before?
Well, I had an inclination. Like I think I said it as an offhand joke, and then Dave was very quiet afterwards, and I was like, it's his fucking lunch, isn't it?
So you could, if you'd sort of guessed that, you could have maybe like tried to poison that.
Yeah,
I mean, he might get poisoned from
you
all
or
the
John
road
come
junk.
away from the package long enough
True.
where I
But
wasn't
yeah,
also away
If
from
you
it.
get poisoned because of all this like road shit in it, though, does it really count as him killing him?
Yes, it does. If he dies of C. difficile, I'm taking credit.
But I suppose he's probably going to look at it and go, "Fuck this."
I mean, he might be really hungry and be like, "Well, it's a sandwich."
I'm really hoping like anything you're gonna complain that it's like fucking like looks like it's been like dropped on the floor. There's no
Ran
fucking
over.
tomatoes. There's no tomatoes in it.
Thrown out a fucking window.
I ordered the BLT and there's no tomatoes. Fuck.
I thought I
Like,
really
that's
thought
a big problem. Yeah.
when you asked me like about it, I'd kind of essentially forgotten what I was trying to hide at that point. And just straight up told you. I completely forgot I was doing that on the fly.
Doing what on the fly?
Just like pre-packaging things and stuff like that.
Amazing.
Right, I'm gonna go walk the dog. I'll see you guys all later.
Cool.
I love
Lovely, man.
I'm going to sort out my lunch and everything for tomorrow.
I love that I managed to just undo Ben's swap as well.
So I'll head off as well. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, I'll probably head off then.
Catch you later, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, when people watch this video after having watched the mouthwash episode, which is fucking not recorded. Fuck.
Oh yeah, shit.
Oh, that's the worst.
Ah.
That is the worst.
I mean, to be fair, I'm really sad because that was my favorite session. Like this one was really good, but and the one was really fun. But I think the one that we didn't get recorded was probably the funniest one.
I mean, I'm not just. I can't remember what was going through your head after you're like, right, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to set up so I keep people mouthwash, so I can use it as a thing for later on.
Yeah,
Try and
that's
poison the
totally
guy, and then instantly called out on it.
Yeah, and then like you started dragging me, and I was like, that's why I thought I'd fight you so much on it, because I was like, I need them to know that I'm innocent. I need them to think that I'm innocent. And then I chugged a bunch of mouthwash anyway. But yeah, it was gonna work for me either way, because either you don't notice it at all, or you decide there's no reason for you to wait and then think, oh yeah, he's gonna try and murder a different guy. He's just being Ross role playing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I thought I was like, yeah, you'd but still, like, if you hadn't done it then and done it first time here, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, you were suspicious as hell the first time I did it. I did it with the taxi driver as well, kind of going like, oh yeah, here you go.
Well, that was afterwards, after we'd already had the first.
Yeah. It was after you did that, but I thought I'm going to keep the facade going.
But that thing, I checked on mouthwash balls in the taxi before I gave them back to you. I checked that they weren't.
Yeah, they weren't poison. Yeah.
I was like, oh okay. Well, my in-character knowledge is all that they're fine. So I handed them all back.
Yeah. I thought that's pretty good because you got paranoid early, and then you'll have not suspected me for a while. And then the guy didn't even take the fucking mouthwash.
We called Ben out early on. Or was he? I think I managed to call Ben out on both things as well. So I knew he was doing trying to get the
pamphlets and stuff.
Pamphlets out. And then I still got fucked when I threw them out of space, hoping it'll blow away. And then Dave was like, "Yep, they just landed on the floor." That's like,
damn it.
Well, that sabotage is gone. And then as soon as he started like being really threatening towards you, I was like, "He's trying to kill himself. He's definitely trying to kill himself." And obviously, you know that because I sent the message to you saying like shoot to injure him.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Because during the shoot, like Ali said, oh yeah, team leaders approve like lethal force, and I was like, you sneaky bastard. I was like, I'm going to check with Callum anyway.
I did as well. No, I did send a message saying at the end of the last one, Lethal Force is approved. At the end of the last session.
Ah, cool.
But that was more to deal with the guys who were attacking him and to make an actual fight happen. But,
right, okay.
That's why immediately I was like, yeah, I approved it. But also now he's definitely trying to kill himself, so don't kill him. That's he was like, I'm coming over Dave to let him kill himself. Normally, it's like he's clearly
no. I mean, he better make the guy come out and go, oh look, mouthwash, and then use that in the morning, and then he dies as well, and then I'll be okay with.
Well, no, because I bet it'll be a different guy. It'll be a cleaner or something. Clean it.
I'll still pass him off as being like a filthy mutant or something.
Yeah, maybe. You weren't quite as muty hating as Stephen was, which surprised. I was going really hard on hating muty right at the start, and then that was your thing that you were meant to be doing.
Yeah. Well, like I thought, I can't. If I do it too much, you guys get suspicious and kind of go like, "All right, what's he?"
You say that, but because I was doing it so hard, I think if you started doing it, I would like, yeah.
Yeah, well, I still gave Max quite a lot of shit. Like getting into the fight outside the first location, I was kind of like, yeah, this fucking mutant thinks he can do what he wants.
Passing out on subway cars, not doing his
job. Yeah, like I every time he passed out or like was not thinking about it, I was going like, I could just shoot him right now. Just kill him right now. And then I got
You still don't know if your shield worked.
Yeah. I mean, if you
I never got shot, so I know that my combat armor worked.
Yeah. Well, from the sound of it, like normal armor still looks after you quite a bit. So yours should just be a bit.
I've got combat armor. It should be. Yeah, you think it would be better. Yeah. But also, I'm trying to avoid getting shot. Also, now that those other guys have left, how do you like my amazing use of luck?
Yeah, that was good. That was smooth. I was kind of like, that's him using his power somewhere in there.
Well, that's it. It was me. I think it was me using it that made. I think when I said like I asked Dave can it reflect off it. That was when Dave remembered. Oh yeah, he's trying to use his power, which worked, which was nice that Dave actually realized it. And then the fluky rolling a 20 on the 1d20 as well was clearly meant to be.
Yeah, it was like, okay, you got that 20. Oh, right, these are really good rolls. Like you're putting the power in there. So how does your? Oh yeah, because you just it happens at random for you. Is that right?
Yeah. So
cool.
I sort of give Dave. I can give Dave hint that I want it to be used potentially, or I might send a secret message. But yeah, in terms of my actual character knowledge, I'm not consciously using it.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, yeah, it paid off really well there.
I feel like I love that it was just like, yeah, okay, this was awesome role playing for me and Dave, and then it actually paid off. I rolled so high, I was like, oh my god, the game's rewarding us. I wonder what Ali's got. I wonder what Ben's new power is.
Yeah, I'm curious what the new one.
Hopefully it'll be something. Ali's one is clearly one that he doesn't use very often, or it's very subtle.
Yeah, it's quite subtle.
Because yours is subtle. No one's like caught onto you for using it.
Yeah, because like mine's a very internal power anyway. It doesn't. It's not like I can like shoot laser beams.
Unless it's like you've used info that
that shouldn't have been able to gather otherwise.
Yeah.
Well,
although interestingly, I was very nervous that you might have seen me eating the tomatoes.
Yeah, no, Dave. So I think Dave does like a passive perception thing where I get a hint of something and I'm like, all right, superpower. But yeah, I think Dave has a really hard job in his hands, like DMing this with all the secret messages going around.
Yeah, I've not sent that many around, to be honest. Usually it's either when I try to modify it roll, which I didn't do before this session. Mm-hmm. And that was more just to fuck with Ben. Ben was the first one that started fucking with you. When you were in comment with him, he'd always be like, yep, I'm just going to add like 20 to my score and take like 20 off his.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. For someone that wasn't really used to Paranoia, I was like, you two really went in, but like Ben went super crazy with with Max, and you like to later try and desperately to keep the team together. And I can definitely see why Ali was so like anxious during the session. Go like, how are you gonna fuck this up?
Yeah. Although equally having that special secret mission for Ali is also like so plays into Ali's hands. as a person because it's like I can totally see I just being like I want to do the mission.